Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ria Rahma Fauzianti. I'm from the Faculty of Social and Political Science, Department of Political Science. My NPM is 24350711102 and 4. Here, I will talk about how democratic politics is going in Indonesia at this time. As we know, democratic politics is politics that encourage people to be active and free in submitting their voices regarding political authority. This democratic politics is the most ideal politics because it will give rise to a sense of appreciation and avoiding unfairness from one-sided government. For example, in today's society, there are direct general election. In this general election, a democratic political system applies to that people can express and put forward their votes and choice. And its continuity is carried out so that everything witnessed in order to avoid fraud in submitting and voting. Okay, so the government system in Indonesia is a presidential government system where the president acts as both head of state and head of government. This system is established by 1945 Constitution Undang-Undang Dasar 1945, which is the constitutional basis of the country. The following are some key elements of the Indonesian government system. For the first is President. The President of Indonesia is elected directly by the people through general election and has a term of 5 years. The President can serve a maximum of 2 consecutive terms. The President holds executive power, namely carrying out day-to-day government, including in the field of defense, foreign affairs, and general policy. For the second, People's Representation Council or DPR. The DPR is a legislative institutional which has legislative, budgetary, and oversight function over the running of the government. So the third is Regional Representative Council or DPRD is a constitutional that represents regional interests in the legislative process. So the fourth is Constitutional Court or MK and Super Court or MA. The MK function to safeguard and guard the constitutional and decide cases related to disputes over election result, while the Supreme Court acts as the highest judicial institution that oversees the implementation of law in Indonesia. So the fifth is MPR or People Consultative Assembly. The MPR consists of the member of the DPR and DPD. The MPR has the authority to amend and annex the Constitution and appoint the President and Vice President. Okay, maybe that's all being for me. And the last I say you, nun wa qalam yawma yasurun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi